Hi everyone, just to be clear. I'm not making this video to hate on someone, it's just to show how Miley's career hasn't been treated in the right way throughout the last 7 years, and so she lost many opportunities also because of some wrong choices made by her label/team/manager. Now let's start. RCA set up the Bangers era perfectly, but we can't say it ended the same way. We all know how Miley was everywhere at that time. She managed to get multiple hit songs, her album reached the #1 and she had everyone on the earth talking about her. But what happened after Wrecking Ball? RCA thought it was a good idea to wait 4 whole months before releasing another single, without milking the Wrecking Ball success. They released Adore You without any promotion or pushing it on the radios the same way they did with the other 2 singles. Despite this, the song had a discreet success anyway, but they basically stopped it into entering the top 20 on the Hot 100, reaching a peak at 21. Her label team always had in their minds to push 4x4 as the 4th single, despite the other bangers on the album. But they waited more than 3 months to get all the stuff ready, and after even filming a MV it got scrapped. The Bangers era was thought to have at least 5 singles, an acoustic album and a live one too, but RCA decided to scrap every material they already had after Miley was hospitalized due to the stress for the death of Floyd, her dog. Dead Pets marks a break into Miley and RCA relationship. In 2015 Miley worked on an album called MC and Her Dead Pets. Because of a more studied and alternative sound, RCA didn't approve the release under its label and Miley had to release it by herself for free on SoundCloud.
My new album, Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets, is online for free right now!
After 2 years, in April 2017 RCA bought Dead Pets rights from Miley's own label Smiley Miley Incorporated and put it on digital platforms without any announcement or mentions on their social media website. Sadly, the album didn't get any further on the charts and just fans knew about it. RCA didn't spend a single dollar during the Dead Pets era. Miley confirmed during an interview how she had to pay $50,000 to produce her album by herself. Also, she had to use her own money to put on a whole tour across US theaters in support of the album. In 2017 the Younger Now era starts with Malibu on Thursday, May 11. RCA obliged Miley to release her comeback single after 4 years on a Thursday, the worst day to release new music. It was robbed of its big sales during the first 24 hours, making it debut at 10 instead of top 5. Miley revealed to Billboard how she was basically forced by RCA to come back into the studio and make the album more radio-friendly and catchy in order for it to have multiple top 40 radio hits. She said she added drums and more melodies so that it was more acceptable for them. In June, the song peaked at 15 on US pop radios. It was about to grow again on the Hot 100, but RCA decided to officially remove it from radio stations and the song free fell, leaving the Hot 100 right after. After Malibu promo ended in June, nothing happened for 2 months straight, and only in mid-August RCA decided to push Younger Now as a single, making her missing her Ultimate Choice Awards at TCA because she had to film the music video last moment with a very low budget. After all these delays, it was obvious that the album was supposed to miserably flop. The label didn't provide her any kind of promo, her songs weren't on the radio, and all the energy shown at the start of the era didn't match up with the things happened. Nothing Breaks Like a Heart. As a collab, the song was released under RCA and Columbia, which is Mark Ronson's label. Although it was a hit almost everywhere worldwide, it kinda flopped in US. That's mainly because of RCA that was in charge to push it on the US radios. But it didn't give it the same treatment as instead Columbia did in UK. It ended up to peak just at 43 on the Hot 100, while in UK too. In May 2019, Miley announced through a countdown on her website the release of her EP She Is Coming, planned on May 30th, a Thursday, again. Her team admitted to fans that RCA doesn't always give the possibility to release music on a Friday. However, thanks to the insistent requests from fans, Miley's team convinced RCA to postpone the countdown of a day and so release it on a Friday. Thanks to this move, the EP saw the top 5 on the Hot 100 in June 2019. RCA thought it was able to promote 2 songs together but obviously failed at it. After the release of Mother's Daughter, the song was promoted on Spotify and radio while Miley debuted her persona Ashley O on Black Mirror. After the release of the On a Roll video on YouTube by Netflix, the song haven't seen streaming platforms till June 14. Meanwhile, Mother's Daughter was trying to climb the charts. On a Roll wasn't pushed the right way to smash along with the Black Mirror release. More than a month after the EP release, Mother's Daughter gets finally a music video, but it gets out of the most important playlist on Spotify, while Or gets added into it. The On a Roll moment was basically fading away, and at the same time they were killing Mother's Daughter on the charts. On August 16, Miley surprisingly released Slide Away. At the beginning, the song seemed to have the potential to become a huge hit, reaching the number 2 on iTunes twice, but RCA didn't find it enough to send it to the radios and so compromised its success. In 2019, RCA didn't submit all the music Miley released and also not in the right categories. She Is Coming wasn't submitted for any category, same for Mother's Daughter, while Slide Away wasn't considered for the Best Pop Solo Performance category. Due to the absence of Mother's Daughter in any submission, the Recording Academy decided to nominate a remix instead, in particular the Wookie remix, submitted by another label. The song probably had some chances to get recognized, but RCA thought it wasn't worth their money. In August 18, Miley's new single was sent to pop, Hot AC and AC formats in US radios. Despite having monster numbers for the media-based callouts at Hot AC, as a journalist confirmed, RCA pulled it, giving the song no possibility to grow on charts anymore. Midnight Sky is one of the songs with the best callouts ever, as this list confirms. Meanwhile, the song in 2 weeks lost more than 1.5k spins and 4 million of audience, making the song fell from number 12, its peak, to 19. I can go on and on and on. RCA doesn't even hide it anymore. From messing up her entrance, letting her full albums and projects leak online, to not updating her certifications that would make her the first and the youngest ex-act to achieve too many things. But to include more, the video would be an hour long. Maybe I'll make a part 2 in the future. I also don't want to forget to thank user Space Smiler on Twitter who made this thread. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to pre-order Plastic Hearts out November 27.